Back here at Paul Thomas Senior Stadium as the AppleSox are back in town, getting ready to take on the Dub C Fish Sticks tonight in the first game of a two-game non-league set. First pitch coming up at 6:35 p.m. We continue our pregame coverage by chatting with AppleSox infielder Michael Davinni. Michael, you started this season red hot. Through your first 13 games, you were hitting .400. You had a hit in each of the first 12 games. And it was funny, right around the time when you moved from second down to the batting order to, I think, third, and you played a few times fourth and fifth, you had a little bit of a tough stretch. How did you get out of that tough stretch? Because it was, a hot first half of June, tough second half, and now you're kind of back to where you started out and playing really consistent ball. What's been the key for your turnaround at the plate?
Honestly, it's just trusting my approach, kind of relaxing my eyes, relaxing my body, and really taking every day, like one day at a time, not really focusing on the results as much and kind of focusing on the process. And once I got the result out of my head, I was able to kind of focus more on what I wanted to do at the plate, and then it all started kind of coming back to me.
Talk to me about that change in your spot in the batting order. You batted third this past Sunday in Game 2 as well as Game 1, and 3 hits on the second game. So it didn't seem to matter that day, but you've bounced between second and third. And like I said, where do you like hitting a little bit more in the order?
For me, it's not too much of a preference. Normally 3, 4, 5, you'll get a little bit more breaking balls just based on stereotypes and stuff like that. But I like hitting second. I feel like I get a lot of fastballs early in counts, and I can kind of capitalize on them when I ambush. But 3, 4 never really bothered me. I hit 3 the entire year at Saddleback this last year. So it's really kind of just understanding what a pitcher wants to do, where you're hitting, also if they have any prior knowledge to who you are as a hitter, and then kind of just going from there based off their tendencies and at-bats previously in the game.
Chatting with Michael Davinni ahead of tonight's game between the AppleSox and the Dub C Fish Sticks. One thing that kind of hurt you late in June was an ankle injury. You got a little bit of time off. Do you think that while you were recovering, it kind of helped just to have a couple days to relax and focus solely on that recovery and then come back and be the best version of yourself?
Yeah, I would say a few days did help me. It helped me mentally more than it did physically. I felt like my body was fine. I was playing every day, and I felt good, but I feel like the few days that I got off mentally really helped me because I was able to take a step back from baseball, focus on things that were a little bit more important, like my ankle, and kind of getting back healthy again. I had the episode this year during my season, but it was a lot worse. So I kind of knew how to handle it this time and was able to get back out there quick. But I would say those few days I had off definitely helped me with my mental game and really helped me lock back in.
What did it mean on this road trip to come home with 4 of 6 for the team? Obviously, things in Kelowna were kind of stagnant offensively. Not everything you really wanted to get done at the plate, but then you got to Nanaimo, and the floodgates kind of opened up. What did it mean to sweep that series and come home winners of 4 of the last 6?
Oh, it feels great. I mean, you always want to take both series whenever you go out there. Unfortunately, we had a few balls not go our way in Kelowna, but that's just baseball. But to sweep Nanaimo and come away with 4 wins was huge, and I think we're going to keep it rolling and get a spot in these playoffs.
Yeah, we'd love to see that. Well, Mike, you're not in the lineup today. Enjoy the day off, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
That was Michael Davinni joining us. We'll have more in a moment here from Paul Thomas Senior Stadium ahead of the AppleSox versus the Dub C Fish Sticks.